So, hi, I'm Michi and that's my channel. Yeah, I I regret that I've spoken about that I show you the Trefl puzzle that I have and compare the quality. I'm sitting here and what is quality of a puzzle? For every one of us who are puzzlers, usual puzzlers, casual puzzlers, speed puzzlers, what we like and what we don't like is always a different things. So for me it's another thing that for other puzzler, and everyone likes another thing. So what is puzzle quality? I try to make some points that I think it's interesting when it comes with puzzle pieces or puzzles, and I've counted them. I thought I have 5, but I have 6. The wooden puzzle didn't fit in, so I have 5 cardboard puzzle and 1 wooden puzzle of Trefls. So we see only Trefl puzzle that I own. That's totally my thing, because I have these 6 puzzles and nothing additional to. I don't know if the quality is always the same. A card is a card, a production line is a production line. It's sometimes they change the cutting device. It's always can go something wrong. So if I have good quality puzzles, I don't know. But I can compare them as I have them here. So let's do this and get into point number 1, the format of the box. I hope it's a point for you. And yeah, therefore we see now a short clip with all these 6 puzzles, the box sizes, how they look like, and how much space the puzzle in the box take in. So the first one is the 500 piece puzzle. It says premium quality, and here is the box. Let's open it up. And here are the puzzle pieces. The box is way much too big for this puzzle. So that's the background of the puzzle. So that's my Trefl hidden shape puzzle. It has 1011 puzzle pieces and has this hidden shape in it. Let's open this up. And you see if they had made the puzzle box half the size, it would fit also. So let's close this. And let's stand off the back. Here are the other in this series. So that's my 1000 piece unlimited fit technology, and the box is a little bit smaller but a little bit wider. Let's open this up. This one is always a little bit difficult. And here you see it's a little bit less space. It's so. Here is this. And here is the information of the unlimited fit technology. Here is the box of the wooden puzzle. It looks really nice, and it's a thick but quadrate form of the puzzle. It says 500 plus 1. I don't know how much pieces there really are. So the pieces come in this in this bag. It's a paper bag. This also comes with a small poster. On the outer side I see that there are many advertisements of other puzzles they also produced in wooden puzzles. The back of the puzzle comes with a little information. Box of the 6,000 piece puzzle is from the rectangular form from the 500 fits on this, of course, but the 500 it's only this wide. The 6,000 is a little bit more. So that's also a premium quality like this puzzle. So let's open it up. Here are my pieces in there. They are really needed the space, so that's a relatively good form for this puzzle. So let's close this up. Yeah. And the background, it's the same like the premium quality puzzle. Oh, I don't know. From up above, that's this side of the box of the 9,000 piece puzzle. It's really a big box, a big chunk of box. And it's not, it has this tape sealing. The one I have cut out, the one I've tried to separate, but it's peeled off everything. So the next I have cut opened and leave it on there, because I don't want to destroy my box. And it's really a big box. If you see there, it's really a big box. I don't know if there is, but I have puzzled now 5 puzzles of them and only left 1 bag in, so it was relatively filled. But I think it's a really big space, so I don't think they need that much space. So I really thought it's a stupid amount of place. And here is a little booklet that comes with that and tell you about how you can assemble this. Afterwards you assemble each one. So, and there is also a poster in this. It's a really big poster in it. So let's look like the picture on the puzzle, and it's assembled, fully assembled. And I don't know if you hear this material of the puzzle bags and the label. The labels are really good labels, but this plastic is it's awful. I really think it's awful. But there are 6 bags of them here, so layer up till I think here. I don't want to. So here is also written on how you can assemble this, how big it is. You see a yeah. To be honest, to point 2, Puzzle Dusk, I don't have much to say. I knew that someone, it is not a point for me. Puzzle Dusk is always with a puzzle, it's normal, so I don't feel annoyed by them, or, I mean, the whole life. I've puzzled, I collected Ravensburger puzzle, and Ravensburger is one of the puzzle brands that has the most Puzzle Dusk in ever, but it didn't bother me at all. I like Ravensburger puzzle, and although the Puzzle Dusk is a little bit annoying, but I separate them out. With every puzzling, the puzzle gets better, and it is like it is, because why should I be... It didn't bother me. So when I come to Puzzle Dusk and when I see the cardboard puzzle, not the wooden puzzle, that no Puzzle Dusk, of course, but the cardboard puzzle has a little, not much. It's solely a little spots here and there. I think that's with all the puzzles I own the same. It is there, but it's not much. You can't easily get it off, or it's really not much. It's not to compare with Ravensburger. Ravensburger have way much more puzzle dust. Trefl Puzzle usually have little spots here and there. It's there, but it's not much. Point to finish. Yeah, point 3, the pieces. I think I will try to do this in 3 points: the cut, the printing, and the thickness of the pieces. First, the cut. The cut of the pieces, I think it's good. The size of the puzzle makes a variation between the puzzles and the puzzle size. So maybe we get in the puzzle size a little bit on the end, but all puzzles that had more puzzle pieces, or 6,000, 9,000, I have these puzzles have really small pieces. All the other have normal shaped puzzle pieces, so the bigger the puzzle gets, the more pieces they have, the smaller the pieces are. So you can see, I think I insert a little bit about how it changed with each puzzle, so that you can see. The 500 piece Trefl has normal size. The 1000 piece puzzle with the thicker pieces has also normal size puzzle, I think. Yeah. The cat hidden shapes puzzle has many different shapes and false edges and small pieces and big pieces, but over and over they are, the most of them are the same bigness. And the 6,000 piece puzzle has smaller pieces. I just maybe can compare this. Oh, it's, yeah. I would say way smaller than the other pieces. And when I now disassemble a little bit of this, then you can see that the pieces of the size fit the same size as the 6,000 piece puzzle. So the puzzle cut, I think the uniqueness, I mean, if you get many false fits, that's a thing. It's okay, and you recognize when you have a false fits, but you get false fits. It's not that they didn't have this. So the smaller the puzzle pieces get, that's easier. You have false fits, but also with the 500 and 1000 piece puzzles, I have false fits. So all Trefl puzzle I have, it has false fits, but it comes along with the most of them are good fitting. Yeah. The fit is other quality issues, so but how the uniqueness of the puzzle shapes are, it's fairly unique. You can do this with the shapes. Yeah, the print is, I don't know. Maybe I'm not in this printing thing. I don't see when it's pixelated. Sometimes I think I recognize this, that the print is not so good, but I don't know. I mean, if you have a piece with a picture on it from a photograph, then it's usually that you have this not so sharp and sharp, so that you feel that it's 3 dimensions. And sometimes when you puzzle a picture that's a painting, then you also have this feeling of sometimes it's blurry, but I don't feel that the print is bad. I usually think the print is really good, and but I don't know if the print is good. It's only a feeling of, yeah, I think it's good, but I'm not an expert in printing things, so I really don't know. I will show you the pieces now, and you will see some of them have this linen finish, and you see the linen finish, but some of them I think have not. I will show you the pieces and you decided what they have. So we see now the pieces of the 500 piece puzzle. It's a relatively good variation in there, and the thickness of the pieces, they are really sturdy. But relatively thin, I would say. And now we see this, the pieces of the 1011 puzzle. It has relatively good variation and many false edges, of course. And now we see this puzzle of this 1000 piece unlimited technology, unlimited fit technology. The pieces have relatively good variation of shapes. And like I said, they are really thick pieces, so it's now I'll show you the pieces of my 6000 piece Trefl puzzle. The pieces have a relatively good variation of puzzle pieces and shapes. And they are, I would say, relatively thin. And the last of my Trefl puzzles, I show you one piece of this 9000 piece puzzle. And to be complete, you see then the pieces of the wooden puzzle also. But there is the pieces. And here is one of the whimsy pieces. And last but not least, the thickness of the pieces. I usually don't mind if they are a little bit thinner, but I think it's good if you have a decent thickness of a piece. You feel that it's good quality. All pieces are really sturdy cardboard. They didn't bend at all, so they are really a good cardboard used. The 500 and the 1100 piece puzzle, and also the 6000 piece puzzle that has this premium quality. I think the shapes puzzle is nothing written on it, but there were the pieces relatively thin to another. I think the thinnest was the 1100, and then it came to the premium quality puzzles, the 500 and the 6000. The 1000 with the unlimited fit technology is also a circle with thickest puzzles. They have really thick pieces, so it's really more than a Ravensburger. It's really a thick puzzle piece. And also the unlimited fit technology with this 9000 pieces have thicker pieces, although they are really small, but they have thicker pieces than the other puzzles I own, or the premium quality puzzles that they produce. So check point 3. Therefore we go to point 4, the fit. I just don't know how to show you. I usually don't take pictures when I taken up a bunch of pieces and to show, is this a loose fit, is this a a tight fit. I don't have video recording from this, so you must trust me when I say this. I think they have a relatively loose fit, but it didn't bother me. So I really like to have loose fit puzzles. Of course, I crumbled them and wanted to do them again. And when I crumble them, I don't want to need half an hour to crumble them. So it's really a nice thing of have a crumbly or more crumbly puzzle. It's not totally crumbly, it fits together. Also, there is connection with piece thickness and crumbliness, because even if you have a loose fit, when the pieces are thicker, then the pieces stick together a little bit nicer as they are in the thinner pieces. So the 1000-piece puzzle with the unlimited fit technology, it says it has thicker pieces. And yes, it stays together a little bit better, but it has a loose fit. And also the 9000 pieces that also have this unlimited fit technology with bigger pieces is a little bit thicker as the other pieces, a little bit thinner as the 1000s. Of course, I think the 9000 pieces have smaller pieces, so it's a little bit thinner. Of course, it would be too thick if you have the same thickness as the 1000. They are good sized pieces, so it's not that crumbly. Of course, it has a little bit thicker pieces, but it has the same loose fit as every other puzzle. I mean, the wooden puzzle is normally crumbly, but it has good knobs and holes, so the finished product didn't slide above, so you can really, they have connectors, so you connected them and they didn't fall apart if you if you touch them a little bit. They really fit snugly. You cannot lift it up. That's normal for a wooden puzzle, but it's totally fitting when you have a piece in and it stays there. So that's for the wooden puzzle. Yeah, I've written out a 0.5 bigness of the puzzle. I think I make a short video with all this bigness and the shapes. Yeah. That's also a little bit the thing. I think one or two YouTubers make this clear. When you buy a puzzle and you don't know how much space it needs to build, then always look up the dimensions. They are usually written on the side, and you know then if you have the space of building it. So with the 6000 piece puzzle, I looked up later. Of course, a new Clementoni is a really big puzzle and has normal shape puzzles, so I really think that nothing in my stack now would need that much space, so I will fit in every puzzle with 6,000 or 5,000 piece puzzle there. Of course, the Clementoni is that much bigger than anyone else, and so I looked up and think, oh, that's small. I think there are smaller pieces, so it's always a little bit tricky to recognize which size the puzzle pieces have, but the smaller the puzzle pieces, the less bigger is the product at the end. And to be honest, I think the 9000 piece puzzle of the series with this unlimited fit technology, they have not the intention of mixing them together. I don't know if I wanted to say much of this now. Of course, I really have puzzled now 5 of the 6 puzzles, and I really tend to produce a video for this, every puzzle at its own, and the connection of the puzzle, and talking a little bit about how I feel why I'm puzzling this. Yeah, that's another video. So if you're really interested in this 9000 piece puzzle, then it wouldn't take me that long to produce this, so it come really in the next months. I think I would add the video relatively soon, so you can see them. Yeah, that's 0.5. It's a really messy. The only one that's really sticking out, I think it's this course that has this hidden shapes, and I really don't know if I saw this thing in another brand somewhere other. I don't, but I usually not that familiar with everything what's produced in the US, or that's a really unique thing what Trefl makes. That's really a fun puzzle. It has thin pieces, and a really crumbly fit. That's crumblier than any puzzle other, but that's really a funny concept. So there are really big shaped of cats in a cat puzzle. It's so funny, and I saw this picture once in another brand. I don't know, I recognized this once in a puzzle haul from another YouTuber, that they have the same picture, but usually a standard ribbon cut, and I really think I don't have buy me this picture if this has not this gimmick in. And there are 1 or 2 more, 3 more. That's the same, and that's a funny puzzle. When you getting your hand on one of them, I really recommend this. Although if you really hate crumbliness of puzzles, then maybe don't. But for me, that's a really, really funny puzzle. Yeah, I think there's nothing more to say. I hope I have recollect everything what's in the mention of in the dimension of quality. If you are not sure and I have forget a point, then please ask me in the comments now if you needed more information of the quality. But I only can talk about my 6 puzzles of Trefl. I didn't own more, so I'm not an expert of Trefl puzzles, so it's only showing off the different sizes and the different things. And I think nothing of my 6 puzzles has a similarity to each other. They're all different from each other, so it's really a funny thing of have so much variety in this thing. So I hope I have tell you everything you wanted to know. And I wish you a nice day, evening, morning, midday, whenever and wherever you watch my video, and we see each other in the next. Bye and happy Hobby allerseits.